Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and this video here is going to be part 2 of my The Freedom Seekers walkthrough in Kenshi. So we're picking up kind of where the last video left off with a few minor differences. One, I did about 20 in-game days worth of mining, and I've saved almost pretty much all of the money that I mined up. And the reason for that is I wanted to spend the money in this video to show you basically what step 2 of, starting out is. Because if I spent all the money before the video, then you would only get the highlights, basically, of what the money goes to, why we needed to farm all that money, and all of that fun stuff. So the first thing we want to do is get our bags checked like this. And then come into, we're still outside of Clown Steady too. This is our starting town. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy a building now, and we're going to start upgrading our character's gear, armor, weapons, and we're also going to start researching as much as possible. So there you go. There's a, we'll plop down this research bench. We'll have him focus on the crafting, or the building. Let's see. Automated multi-boxer. Oh, what? Why are you out of, That's interesting that the shopkeeper is out of money to buy my stuff. I don't know why. I don't remember selling to him, or even this guy, in the last few days, but I guess I must have, because they ain't got no money. And also something else that happened in between last video and this one, this guy doesn't have any money either. Something else that happened between the last video and this one is I did some toughness training with my characters. More accurately, I just let my characters get beat up by the enemies that wandered by. I didn't actually go out of my way to train their toughness. I kind of wanted to put my theory to the test, whether or not it was a smart idea to toughness train before I get my skeleton repair beds. You'll notice, like this character here, he has 66 points of wear damage to his chest. It's not that good, but at the same time, I have not seen it to be that big of a deal yet. Worst comes to worst, if I need to repair, I can run up to Shark in Swamp, or I can go over to Flats Lagoon and hit up a skeleton repair bed in either of those locations. That would be worst case scenario though, if I needed to repair, immediately. One thing that's worth mentioning too is I did do some research, and it will require 2 engineering research in order for me to build my own skeleton repair bed, which means no matter what, I am going to have to go to Flats Lagoon at some point, which I might do during this video. Let me do a video save, and let me actually send this guy towards Flats Lagoon. Bucket of scraps. What is your athletics? 35? So we will baby him somewhat on our way up to Flats Lagoon, but more so we're going to, well actually, you know what, Bucket of scraps, where is there an armor vendor here? I do not think there is there? I wonder if there's an armor vendor in Drifter's Last. So you know what, you go to Drifter's Last first. We're going to check that area out and see if there's an armor vendor there. I know there's an armor vendor in Flats Lagoon, but I would like a little bit of armor on my characters before going up there to begin with. He has no armor whatsoever, and even the light armor pants he has are garbage. I want him to be outfitted in good enough armor to where I can survive even the most basic of attacks. So here's the way station with the bar and a mechanic shop. This is where we started the game. It's also somewhat useful if you want to hit up that way station, check for books, skeleton repair kits, whatever it is whatever resources it is you need. There's a chance that they will sell for less of a price markup at that location than the town. Wrong character that I clicked on. Automated multi-boxer. Let's see. So right now what I am most interested in is using up my books, because I'm going to need to upgrade to a research bench level 2. I'm going to have to destroy this one in order to upgrade it to a research bench level 2, and I'll probably just shove that in the corner. And that'll be the next thing that I craft once this lag stops. Research bench 2. I don't think I can fit it yet. Yeah, the other one, I have to destroy it. Well, actually, I think this collides with the ceiling anyway. I don't have enough room in this building anyway for it. I'll have to buy another building, or I will have to make room. Can always put it on the roof too, I guess. So is there? Yeah, there is an armor vendor here. And there is no skeleton merchant here either. Ranger shop. Oh, okay, ranger. UC armor trader standing right at the front door waiting for me. So what do I want from you? Samurai leg plates, I do kind of want them. Those are kind of going to be best in slot for me for a while. I can't wear a helm. I can wear some armor though. Do I want samurai? Do I want this? It will definitely protect me for the trip. Protection won't be much of an issue. The only alternative is this black plate jacket. Or, sorry, plate jacket. Technically it's white, but it's just called a plate jacket. There is a white plate jacket, though. I don't need protection against the acid. Yeah, I guess I'll do, how much is that? 13,000? Ooh. I don't know if I want to. Versus 3,000? Yeah, I'll do this one. We're still cheapy at this point in the game. Still very, very cheap. Because we don't have, we just don't have the money to do everything that we need anyway. Ooh, who's being attacked? Oh, outlaw farmers? Not worth going out of my way to loot them. They got pretty garbage equipment and stuff on them. So let's see. General shop, no. Bar, no. I don't really need anything else here, I don't think. I can go back to, Actually, let me see the price of skeleton repair kits here. That is one thing I'm curious of. 87. So it's cheaper than the way station. Technically, the way station sells skeleton repair kits for 90%, I think. I'll buy one. Books here sell for more, so I'll wait for more book buying. So this is more or less moving from beginning of the game into mid game is what I would call this part. Basically, we're going to focus on researching. We're going to get some better armor for our characters too. That is a big deal. And then we're also going to start raising toughness. Maybe not in this video, but in the next video. The thing about raising toughness is I don't know if I want to do it here per se. I guess I will probably do it here, but I do need to move on to an area with skeleton repair beds ASAP for these characters, because my characters are obviously skeletons. If you're playing a group of humanoids and you're doing the Freedom Seekers, then you're perfectly fine. You can just slap down normal beds in your building and you're good to go, basically. Skeletons, though, they have a little bit of an extra requirement. They need the skeleton repair beds in order to fully repair. Let's see how many books are left. 5 books left. Bucket of scraps is still on his way. So I might run one character to Flats Lagoon and call that and buy the engineering and research and then bring the character back, and then I can just make skeleton repair beds and I'll be good to go. That might be better than running all of my characters to a skeleton repair bed and then one by one doing repairs. That I think would be ideal. Before I do any of that, though, I would like to build some copper storage for my characters, which I'm researching right now, actually. That way my characters will won't have to deal with the whatchamacallit. That way I won't have to deal with, constantly offloading my characters and stuff like that. So we already used up all of our books. We don't need to keep researching there. Let me build a research bench 2. Let's get you out of there. Research bench 2. Nope. I'm going to have to build it like this. These buildings are so small. Okay, now it takes 10 iron plates. You don't sell iron plates? Well, by golly. At least you restock. Oh, yes, he does. He has 8. You also have 4 books that are also a premium, too. $2,200 hours. This store is about to close. Let's see if we can get here before it does. We will need more iron plates, too, for... See how Bucket of Scraps is just stuck, aimless? It's because I'm trying to do a move order into this section of town. Like I said, I can't remember if it was at the start of this video or if it was in the video I scrapped, but sometimes Clown Steady has this issue. If you try to tell characters to come to this part of town when they're over there, they just break, and they don't come to this part of town. It's one of the things I really, really dislike about this town. It has major, major pathing issues. Probably because it's so clustered together. That would be my guess. Now, see, he has no issue coming into this side of town from that side. It's just when you try to tell him to come into this side of town from that side, he gets all bugged out, and he doesn't do anything. So these Garu right here, these are actually great enemies to raise your toughness against. And the reason for that is they're not strong enough to rip off your limbs. And they're not strong enough to rip off your limbs. They won't deal heavy enough damage in order to do that, which is great because you don't want to lose your limbs. Despite that, they also have decently high stats. They have stats in their teens, which are good for your characters with low stats because they will gain extra skill ups for fighting these Garu. So this is a little bit of toughness training right here. A little bit more toughness because I get up from playing dead. And they're going to repair themselves with robotics. Let me see. I knocked out 1 Garu, right? Dying, yeah. I knocked out 1. Not really that worthwhile as far as loot goes, but that's okay. Now you'll notice over time you'll see the stomach right here. It will slowly repair itself up until it gets to the max that it can. Okay, bucket of scraps. Let's see. South Wetlands is an okay zone to run through. Blood spiders and swamp dragon or swamp ninjas are going to be the biggest thing you have to fear in there. I'm more concerned about running through. I'm more concerned with running through the swamp than I am bone fields, honestly. I think if I'm going to Flats Lagoon, I might follow the hook until I get to Bone Fields and then go northeast through Bone Fields until I get to Flats Lagoon. I think that might be the ideal path that I focus on. I don't trust running through the swamp because it's too enemy infested, for lack of better words. So there's my storage copper. Hopefully it won't be an issue when I put it on the ceiling. If it is, then I'll just have to remake them tomorrow. I might need to buy another building in this town too, worst comes to worst, because the research bench is gigantic and hard to fit inside of a one of these small little buildings, as you can see, because I had to build the copper on the roof. Building the copper on the roof, typically not that big of an issue. However, it can interrupt pathing, especially in a town like this that has absolutely atrocious pathing. Come on, open the shop, open the shop, open the shop. There we go. I think you're already sold out of iron. Yes, you are, because I bought all yesterday. So let's go to this mechanical shop and buy iron plates here. So let's say 26. I know I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do 10. Do I buy the books too? Yeah, why not? Now it'll be time to see if my characters will automatically drop off copper at the house. That'll be good too, because that will raise their athletics, that will raise their strength, and that will also raise their, not just athletics and strength, actually, I think. And it seems like they do. Bucket of scraps, is that what you're doing? Yes, it is. My man. And yep, they're all running back now with the copper that they got in the... Oh, great. Where's the noble hunter? Or the noble? It's never good when you see that them shouting, make way, the noble's coming through, because they will attack you, and then if you do anything about it, the guards will attack you, and it's just a mess. I have no idea where the noble is, though. So, now that I have the automated multi-boxer, you can also... We will set you on the research bench. Okay, bucket of scraps. Let's go to Flats Lagoon. So what we also need is, obviously, we need armor and weapons for everybody on the team. That is going to be a big deal, too. I wonder if reference object is, I wonder if his copper mine is too far away from town and he's going to have any issues. Guess we'll find out. Manhunters, they won't bother me for the most part. They will if I look like a poor slave. But I don't look like a poor slave right now, I don't think. I guess that's technically up to the manhunters, if I look like one of their slaves. Definitely don't want to go to the manhunter base, though. That I do not think I will be met with open arms. Lots of iron in this area. If there's copper out here, would be a good spot for a base. Fertility is probably low, so there is all of that. And you would have to deal with manhunter attacks, slave attacks, UC attacks. So there's the first issue right there. Outlaw swordsmen, see them coming up on me like this? I wasn't paying enough attention, and I got jumped by them. Red sabers up here. This, I'm going to try to pull the outlaw swordsman into the red sabers. Good. That worked for the most part. Now I just need to, I would prefer it if you ran in more of a straight line to get to our destination instead of like dick-dallying around. He's following the path, like literally, and it's getting him cut off. So the red sabers, one thing that's nice about these enemies is they will not kill me if they do catch me and attack me, which it seems like they're probably going to catch me. He's moving at 19 miles per hour, and I am moving at 18. There's a few tricks you can do, like I can hold down issue command and press R like this, and it'll cause him to drop off like that. Which we probably will do it a few times. Like that. It just causes them to drop back. We're going to run to the slave market, which will be safety for us. So holding down the issue command button is typically bound to right click, and R is cancel action. For me, I have to hold down Q because I rebound the right click to Q, because I hate when I'm like holding right click and moving my camera like this. It issues command. It was super annoying. But this is just a nifty trick to remember to drop enemies off from chasing you. You just press R like that. And these red sabers are being shot at, I think, by turrets. I can also get shot at, though, too. So there are a few companions here that are worth getting at the slave market. There's a Ray, I think, can be gotten here. Headshot can be gotten here. Bar right here. This would be one of the areas to get somebody. Headshot or... There's Headshot. So there you go. I got Headshot. This is the first character in my team that will, that eats food. This Red Saber apparently thought, he needed to kill me so bad that he was willing to run into, literally Death's arms to attack me. So let's see. Headshot, you can get the basic first aid kit. Bucket of scraps. He already got stripped of his gear. Poor Red Sabers, now they're in slavery. So I am going to leave Headshot here for the time being, and I'm going to take Bucket of Scraps to Flats Lagoon. I guess I'll go the northern route now. So here's Ray. Ray is one of the slaves. You can get him at a whole bunch of different slave camps. The main thing about Ray that is a big deal or significant is you will lose 5 reputation with the slave traders when you do buy him, like you've seen there, because you're essentially buying his freedom, which gets you scoffed at by the people who own slaves. Because you're basically rejecting their culture by buying his freedom like that. By buying his freedom, you're suggesting slavery is wrong, blah, 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 blah. We will get them all back to town at some point in the near future. Oh, wow. 100 copper in that already. Show me your goods. Let's see. There you go. You got more copper. Let me go to this ranger shop since it's closer. That'll restore some of my money. There you go. Now we're back up at 247k. Looks like we're cutting across high bone fields right now. The Burning Forest is a zone which won't be much of an issue for me because I'm a skeleton and I can go across burning or acid rain. Might be an issue for you though, so keep that in mind. Bone fields, the main threat there are elder beak things and probably beak things. Elder beak things run fast as all hell. They run like 30 miles per hour, so definitely keep an eye out for them. Leviathans won't attack. Ooh, okay, swamp raptors, they're fine. Leviathans won't attack you unless you attack first, something to keep in mind. Land bats and Grillo bandits will both attack you, but neither of them are... Land bats, I think, will eat your body on the ground, if they can. Beak things definitely will eat your body. Grillo bandits will just leave you to die, so that's one thing that's worth remembering. Blood spiders are also in the hidden forest. They will eat you if they knock you down. Sometimes. Enemies won't always eat you. There's just sometimes that they will. So there's some beak things up here. You can see them. So we're going to steer clear of them because they're... Huh? Oh, reference object. Okay. I thought somebody was attacking bucket of scraps. I was confused for a second. I didn't see anything. That's fine if a reference object gets attacked and they all get attacked. It'll slow down my money production, which I'm not too concerned with. Slave hunters are the worst thing that can attack because then they will enslave me when they do. These rebel swordsmen, though, they're not that big of an issue. They will be, they're good practice for my characters, raising their combat skills and raising their toughness and stuff like that. So, it's not the end of the world if they attack me, in my opinion. And I'll just leave those characters to, you know, fend for themselves for the time being. I don't have time to baby them and baby this character. No beak things around that I can see. Oh, what is this? Dogs? Dogs. Dogs aren't good either. Okay, so let's say, did these guys piss off yet? I don't see them anywhere. So Skelly, you have 25 toughness. Let's stand you up. Bang, 28 toughness. And then we'll just let him repair and everybody else can go back to what they're doing. Okay, they're getting attacked again. That was kind of expected because I didn't wait very long. They're probably fighting an enemy that stood up, that was healed. Usually that happens. A few of the outlaw farmers will stay... okay, never mind. They did come back. Where's that dog going? Is that a rebel? Yeah, it is. They're quote-unquote looting the dead, but my characters don't have any food on them, so they don't loot anything. It does seem, though, like the outlaw farmers are weirdly walking around my bodies, which I don't know if I've ever seen them do before. I'm going to send Automated Multiboxer up here to sort out the nonsense. Bucket of scraps. Oh, okay, skin spider's chasing you. You're the last one that I want to be attacked. Katoon is, it's over there. So I might go to Katoon for safety. Because these skin spiders are on my tail. Oh, sorry, Morn, not Katoon. Gosh darn it, now the Grillo bandits. I'm doing that R trick to get them off me. What's worse about those Grillo bandits too is they're martial artists, which means they will deal blunt damage. Which, if I'm not mistaken, it is blunt damage is worse for me. Blunt damage will deal more heavy damage to the skeleton, and than cutting. Don't stop like that, dumbass. And one thing that's worth mentioning too about these Grillo bandits is they drop absolutely nothing. They drop martial artist bindings, which don't sell for really anything, and they only have like robes on anyway. I think like G Robes. Gi. Sorry, that's how it's pronounced. Gi. Robes commonly worn by martial artists. Guards. Come on, guards. There we go. Finally. Thank you, guards. Better late than never, I guess. Alright, so now from here we need to go to Flats Lagoon, which is to the north. Morn also isn't that bad of a town to hang out at for a little while. If, what is this? If you want to fight Black Dog faction, I'm not sure I've ever been attacked by them. It's not a bad place to hang out for a little while if you want to stay there and farm beak things that do attack the town. It will be halfway decent money. Something to keep in mind. Strange town. Indeed, that is Flats Lagoon. Okay, so let's see. 132, 131. Yeah, so he only lost like 2 semi-permanent points in durability on his chest, which isn't that... It isn't that big of a deal, in my honest opinion. Okay, so this guy here... We need to buy this and this. And that's mostly all we came for. Oh wow, your skeleton repair kits is... I'm actually going to sell the 2 skeleton repair kits that I have since they sell for a premium here. And I'll just rebuy them when I get back to town. There should be a... Chad, there we go. He's the only unique companion that you can get in this town. And once now that I've gotten all of that stuff, we are officially done here. So there's a few ways that I can get back to town. I can either run my characters back there, which obviously, or I can basically teleport everybody back to town with the reset squad positions trick, which is what I'm going to do because 1, I'm lazy, and 2, I feel as if that's a better use of your time. Lockpick. Yeah, I see my characters getting attacked too, but I don't really care. Outlaw farmers again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach these guys a lesson. We're going to do video save, and we're going to teleport everybody right on top of them. Because I think it's fun. Here we go. Bye-bye, outlaw farmers. You guys had your moment. You knocked all of my characters out, and now you're about to get all knocked out. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. It's like that, I actually don't know the name of the song. All I remember is it played during Remember the Titans. The na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. What are you doing, automated multi-boxer? He's just standing there like, eh. Everybody's fighting around me, getting killed and stuff, and I'm just like, eh. You get him, Ray. You get him, Chad. Chad is actually meant to fight hand to hand. He's a martial artist. Ray is not a martial artist, and neither is Headshot. Headshot is a, ranger. Oh gosh darn it! Now a dog joined. So one thing that is that I didn't take into consideration is I do not have med kits. Or yes, Headshot has a med kit. What else is Man, these guys did way better than I thought they were going to do against me. I thought I was going to beat all of them up, and they beat all of me up. So let's see. I don't feel like... Let me see here. We will save over this file and teleport everybody over here. This is how you save yourself in the most cheesy manner possible. Let me see if once Bucket of Scraps goes down, if they all piss off. I think only Headshot has medkits. If they come back, then I will, I'll be upset. So let's see. Everybody's like dying or in a recovery coma now. Bucket of Scraps. You do your thing. Chad, you do your thing. Okay, so I didn't have to do the cheese method, but it was still pretty close. I wasn't expecting that to happen in that way. At least I got toughness skill ups, right? So Chad, let's send you back to town. Because I need to buy med kits. ASAP. This is the general store, right? Yep. Show me your goods. Give me your med kits. 6? Okay, what else do I need from you? I think that's it. Mechanical shop. You probably won't have med kits, but I'll check anyway. Yep, no med kits. That's fine. 6 med kits is enough for right now. Nobody lost a limb. Everybody got some toughness. Headshot got 6 toughness. Ray is up to 13. I do need to build a bed. Few beds, actually. That would be a... Oh, I can't build beds yet. I haven't unlocked them. Yep. Beds all the way down there at the bottom. Gotta go through all this first. All my characters got beat into an inch of their life, so that is, that happened. So let's see. Chad, I'm going to send Chad to Drifters last. What is this athletics? Because he's going pretty fast. 19. I'm going to buy at least, I guess, 2 or 3 pieces of armor when he gets to Drifters last. That's mostly all I want from there. And then I'll bring the armor back to these characters that are there. I also should probably build some food storage now that I have characters that are actually going to eat human food. What else did I need in here? I know I was... Oh yeah, food storage I need to build. So that I can do, if I even have it unlocked. Food store, I do. I know I needed something else, but I forget what it was. I need a bag. I know that. Headshot needs a ranged weapon. I know that too. I can put these in there. Basically, once I research tech level 3, I think then I'm one step closer to getting a... whatever you call it. Skeleton repair beds. That should be one of the next things I get to when I unlock tech level 3. I can get to tech level 4. Well, actually, tech level 4 I think requires 2 engineering research, which is not what I want to spend the engineering research on. I want to spend them on the skeleton repair bed. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the skeleton repair bed just yet. That's something we're going to have to figure out. Why did Bucket of Scraps just get... Oh, I see. There was probably one of those nobles going through town. Noble hunters. Noble hunters are very, very not friendly. Let me buy some fabric while the town is, or while the store is still open, because we're going to need fabric for the beds that we make. Oh, he had health kits too. I should probably buy some food as well for the food store. My little skeleton guy taking care of my humans. I haven't gotten any of the unique recruits in here either. This is Izumi. Yep. Jewel should also be in here, maybe. I don't see Jewel in here, but I do see Izumi. Izumi is a unique recruit. She's a researching person. You have to give her like 2,500 cats for her researching, and then she'll join you, no problem. Alright, Mr. Chad. General stop, no. Mechanical, nope. Armor, this is what I want. Show me your wares. Oh wow, specialist grade plate jacket. We want a, I think I might buy both of them. Okay, so that's basically all I can carry right now. Let me, see if he has a bag for sale. Indeed he does. Is that, yep, that's enough to hold something else. I'd like outfitting my characters in heavy armor. Medium armor is fine for early game, but usually by the time I get to like mid to end game, almost everybody is in heavy armor. I really don't want to do more samurai armor because they're kind of crappy, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. Okay, Chad, you're basically good. No weapon shop here, right? General shop, bar, mechanical shop, nope. There's a ranger shop, but that's it. And who's attacking out here? Outlaw farmers again? Ooh, Band of Bones. So they might drop stuff that is actually worth selling. We're gonna see though. Chad, what are you doing? Apparently this town has buggy pathing too. I have no idea what he's doing. I told him to come over here and he's like, is he gonna go back? Nope, he finally came over. Oh, of course, now there's outlaw farmers that show up right when I get them actually out here finally. So silly. Are they gonna attack me? $700. So all of this for like 1,000 cats. Joy to the world. All right, so let's ranger shop, I guess. I'll take Chad back to that other town shortly. I just want to get rid of some of this stuff. Let's see. Sell that, and sell that. Alrighty, so let's see. Chad, you are a little bit encumbered, but not too bad. Let's, I guess, send you here. Hopefully nobody attacks you on your way back home. Tech level 3, we still aren't finished researching it. My man is quite slow. So I think if we might switch towns, I'm not sure. If we stay in this town, we're probably going to need to buy another building. That way we can actually have room for beds and, you know, all of that stuff that we need. Well, is there a noble lord in this area, or are you just shouting for no reason? I think he's shouting because he's stuck. If I buy this house, he's going to be on my property too. I do think I might buy that house though. This Y-shape house, because it's big enough for the beds that I need. It's big enough for everything that I need. I was going to buy that house initially, but I figured this one would be large enough, this little dinky storm shack, but obviously I was incorrect. It was not large enough. So we finished tech level 3. Tech level 4 does require 4 ancient science books. Okay. Industry. Electrics. Skeleton repair. Skeleton repair. Skeleton repair beds. Okay. I can get it right now. It requires... I need to upgrade my research bench once, which isn't that big of a deal. One thing that's worth mentioning is when you upgrade your research bench like this, it does retain the items that are inside of it. So I upgraded it with 8 ancient science books, 2 engineering research, and a few books, and it will have all of those when I finish upgrading it. So we will. We only need the engineering research, the 2 that we bought in Flats Lagoon. Then we can get the beds unlocked, which we need, obviously. That's going to be the important next step for this playthrough, since I'm playing all skeletons. And these characters are very, very slow at construction. I mean, yeah, they have, like, you know... What is actually automated multi-boxers? 9? Okay. He's still quite low. What is it? At half speed? That makes sense. They haven't even added the iron plates that he has in his inventory yet. He still has 6 sitting in his inventory. 20 and 85 copper. Not too bad. It's almost daybreak. Chad just arrived back home. So, Skelly, you can do the samurai armor. That's it? You had 1 iron plate? Oh no. Skelly needs, oh, there are no samurai legs. Reference object. You can do that one. What is the other one? Armored hood. Headshot, I guess, would like... There's the only 2 people that can wear the hoods. So script error null. Get back here real fast because I do want to sell what's in your inventory. This is the only weapons vendor nearby right here. I don't really count his weapons to be that amazing. It's better than, you know, the junk you start with, so I'm going to buy this mercenary club. Just because, like I said, it's better than the junk you start with. Reference object, get your ass in. Oop, nope, I want you to, plate jacket. There you go. Now get your ass over here. Katoon No 3. So that's a pretty good weapon right there if I wanted to use it. That's a significant upgrade from the one that I'm using. Katoon No 3. I really don't, I don't like using those. Ninja blades aren't the best though, but I mean it is better than what I'm using, so let's go with it. Reference object, let's get you in here too and buy some iron plates. He did what now? So that's not good. They may attack, I'm not sure. No. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious where they will take headshot. So I might actually just let that happen. Then again, I guess technically it's not happening now since we saved him. But I am curious where headshot would be taken. What's this guy running back for? I see. If I put headshot down, then the other guy runs over and wants to take him. So I won't do that. Headshot, we will need to... break him out of slavery. I will need to make sure I don't go into town with Chad either, because then Chad will be attacked and probably both of them would end up being enslaved if I did that. So let's see. Skeleton repair beds. Indeed, I can research it. Okay, so that is the most important requirement for me on my playthrough right now, because I need the skeleton repair beds in order to actually, you know, repair my skeletons. Now what's attacking me? Outlaw farmers again. Outlaw farmers are probably the best things to raise your stats against early on. Chad, why are you just standing there? Anyway, outlaw farmers are probably one of the best things for you to raise your stats against early on. They have decent stats. By decent, I mean like in the teens usually. And they are abundant. They aren't wearing any armor, so they will be kind of easy to take out. We'll have everybody set to robotics and everybody set to medic. More outlaw farmers. Bucket of scraps, what are you doing? Let's see. Interior. Man, I still can't make just regular beds. There we go. Just some regular ass beds. So do I want to actually buy this residential building or not? This Y house. I think I may. Because honestly, 5 copper veins over there are fantastic. I really can't complain too much about having so much money on hand. And then I can also do the electrical components and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll buy this building. Ah, look at the size of this building. So I haven't unlocked electrical crafting yet. 4 books. Training dummies, I don't think I need. The only dummies the only training I think I need without mods is lock picking. You can get mods that will make that will give you a lot more as far as training goes, but without mods you're kind of limited. But anyway, I've pretty much showed you the gist of what we're doing with our money. We're going to need to run the drifters last a few more times, get a little bit more gear. Once we do that, we'll basically be good as far as gear goes. Once everybody has some, basic gear, then we're good to go as far as that goes. Research or weapons, I usually get everybody at least something better than the rusting junk weapons that you start with. Something like Katoon No 1 or better is typically what I aim for. It's up to you how many extra characters you want to add to your squad. Freedom Seeker starts with 6, which is a pretty solid number. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Researching and making money is going to be what you're going to be focusing on for the next, X amount of time, as per usual when it comes to Kenshi. Lots of money making, lots of researching are required for this game. I'll end this video shortly, that way I'm not showing you guys the same repetitive stuff over and over and over and over. We've already been going on for about an hour now, which is about a little bit longer than I usually like to go for these videos, but sometimes it's necessary to go that long. As always, if you guys liked this video, please leave me a like because that helps me out. If I got anything wrong, forgot anything, or made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments section below. It's always nice to get those corrections in. And aside from that, I guess I will catch you guys around in part 3 of my The Freedom Seekers playthrough. We're probably going to be doing some toughness training with the next video, and that might be it. We might end it after part 3. We'll have to see though when the time comes. Aside from that though, I will catch you guys around in part 3. Peace.